Hey guys, we spent almost whole October climbing in Switzerland, mostly in Chironico and Brione, so let's take a look how it went. On the way, we stopped in Austria in Lofer because I wanted to finish the boulder pipe dream, which I tried for 2 days already last year. So the first day I just wanted to refresh the moves. I felt good and I was actually really close to sticking the crux move from the start, so after like 5 tries I just stopped to save some power for the next days and finish it off. It was raining through the night, so we are going to check the boulder if it's dry. So it was raining whole night, even though forecast didn't say anything about rain. Unlucky, I guess, so we moved directly to Chironico. I'm not sure, like in the detail, that I can tell you it was a self-image or what was it, but I was just thinking really positively. I was like, this time I'm gonna do it, and maybe I will hit the one goal when I'm going to do it. And I was like, I will increase the chance. The first day we climbed only some easier boulders to get used to the granite style, but since the evening I started to feel ill, my stomach felt odd, but I really wanted to try shadow facts, so I climbed anyway, and I did all the crux move and I had a nice link up from the bottom as well, which was exciting. But from that day on I felt every day a bit weaker and I started to have headaches, so even though I climbed every second day on shadow facts, there was very little progress. But at least Puffy was having fun.
I wanted to send some classic line first before trying anything on my limit, and Miss Schweiz was like the obvious one to pick. It's a great line on a nice big stone with some cool in-cut crimps, so it just has it all for me. In the end I did it with a new beta, cause we had only 3 beds and I was too scared to try it the original way, but it's still quite cool sequence and I definitely recommend you to try it. Then I had on the list the boulder Life Goes On from Giuliano. It's short and crimpy in like 30-degree overhang, so I knew it should be my style and I should be able to do it. And after first 2 days I was really close actually to sending it, even though it was like 25 degrees, and I was able to give it like 5 tries each day, and then I had to rest for a day or two. The weather forecast wasn't great and it should not get any better for a week, so we moved to Brione, which was supposedly better for the skin. But I knew I want to get back on it and finish it off.
In Brione, I wanted to send the really powerful 8B, but even after a week I didn't felt better. So the first day on the boulder, after like 3 hours, I figured out all the moves and I did some good link-ups. Day 2 was horrible. At first I didn't even know if I would be able to hike up, and I felt like vomiting every moment. Day 3 and 4 were better, and I just needed to stick the third move to finish the boulder because the rest of the boulder felt already doable, but I needed at least one more day. And unfortunately there was a rain coming, so we moved back to Chironico. But at least I did some nice, easier boulders, and this one is the coolest.
In Brione the weather was the same, maybe even worse, so it didn't make any sense to try the really hard stuff. So at least I managed to send another classic line, Fake Pamplemousse, which is definitely not my style at all, so I am really happy about it.
I spent 2 more days in Shadowfax and individual moves felt quite fine, but I had no stamina to climb the whole thing. I felt so weak after those 2 weeks of illness.
I gave 2 another sessions to Life Goes On and I felt like 10 times in the last move. even though I was trying it in the evening, the weather was like really hot and I kept just sliding off the crimps. So I definitely need to get back in a better weather and finish it off.
Sometimes you do everything right, you try to prepare for the trip, you train really hard, but things doesn't go as planned, but it's all just a part of the game. And after those 3 weeks of suffering in Switzerland, we finally had a great weekend in Austria. So stay tuned for another video, and if you like this one, you can leave like and subscribe.